I thought I'd start this episode by showing you our stats so far here at Salzburg. 13 matches have been played, we've lost just one of them, the 4-3 defeat in the league to Wolfsberger, and we've got a goal contribution rate of 23 goals in 13 assists. We are loving life here at Salzburg. Welcome back, my friends, to our My Player Career Mode. I hope I find you all doing fantastic and having an awesome day. Appreciate all the love and support that you all show me. We're top of the Bundesliga. We are joint top of our Champions League group. It's going very well indeed. So today we take on Inter Milan. They are the final team we've yet to play in our Champions League group. The other team, in fact, who matches with 6 points from their opening 2 games, having beaten Bayern and Club Brugge like we have. Speaking of, if you missed the previous episode, I've already spoilt it, so my bad. But if you did miss it, go and watch it. We played Bayern, winning 3-1, scoring our first Champions League goal as a player as well. We start the episode with Austria Vienna, then it's Inter, then we move into this month here of November, where we should be playing Rapid Vienna and Klagenfurt, but we'll see, depending on any other matches that end up coming our way in terms of cup games. And I don't think there'll be international friendlies because we have just played 2 of them. So let's get into the action then. 1,000 likes on this episode would be incredible. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode, my friends. Team news on your screen. Into game we go. Asmoon, poor, really poor. Not for the first time in this first half. Salzburg not being at the races in this one. And now, on the 40th minute, here come Austria Vienna forward. We've prevented them playing forward just there, but they still find a chance here. And now we'll look for a shot! And Schlager forced into the first save of the game for him. Koza, now Bidstrup. Bidstrup to Bebu. Bebu, great ball. Chance for us here, and we make it count. The first real sight of goal taken. Slight bit of fortune as well in the finish, because I did not hit it as cleanly as I was hoping, but the ball still nestles in the back of the net. Nice ball from Bebu. There you can see there was like a slight challenge from the defender that put me off a little bit, but we still managed to get a good connection on the ball and fire it past the goalkeeper, who's not happy with his defenders. Salzburg's flat start to the game. We've taken the lead, and now hopefully we'll take control of this match. 5 minutes left in what has been a pretty poor performance from Salzburg, and it could well get worse here. If that ball's better, we're in trouble. We still might be, we are. And it's an equaliser for Austria Vienna. And the way the game has gone, we can't grumble at it because we've not deserved to win the match. I was going to say about if we had have held on to the victory here, it doesn't really matter provided that we do win the game how we've played. But now then, Austria Vienna's equaliser with 4 minutes to go. There is a huge slice of luck with the way the ball bounces back. I'm not sure what Schlager's doing either. He sort of stands up and goes the wrong way, losing his bearings almost. But points will be dropped here for Salzburg unless they can rescue it in the final few moments. You can see that with the boss going to ultra-attacking now. Capaldo, Svensson, Capaldo again. Now Boucher. Boucher. Not sure what he's trying to do with the pass there. And this does not bode well because it's Inter Milan up next for us. We're held to a 1-1 draw here. It's the first game we've drawn for quite some time now. I think the last time we drew was when we played SC Austria in that 2-2 draw. So we were convincing in our wins recently, but not here. And now we welcome Inter Milan to our place, and we need a response from the lads following the draw against Austria Vienna in the previous fixture. There are a number of top quality players in this Inter Milan side. It is a truly world-class team we are facing tonight. Rodrigo de Paul on the left-hand side. I'm pretty certain their front 2 strikers, Randall Kolo Muani and Lautaro Martinez. So, yeah. It's going to be a very difficult task to keep them quiet and try and stop them scoring. But we did that quite well against Bayern, so we'll see if we can do the same here against Inter, as Asmoon will find my feet. And once again, I'm going to say the line of, I don't think we'll get too many chances tonight, but as we are lively here, and where's the options in the box in a Salzburg shirt, trying to cut it back. We've still come away with it somehow. Oh, we forced the keeper into a save. Jordan Pickford turns it round. Nice ball here. DeMarco's in down the left-hand side. He's looking towards the middle for some support. Ball goes back post for Serge Gnabry. Straight at Schlager in the end. Glorious chance for Inter Milan. Gnabry on the end of it. Schlager with the save. Martinez, it's delightful, and Barella hits the post and it goes out of play. Salzburg breathe a sigh of relief. Gnabry's ball, Rodrigo de Paul. I'm not liking the fact that we are so stretched. We haven't switched to ultra-attacking, so I don't know why there's so much space for Inter Milan to exploit. But Lautaro Martinez has what feels like an age to pick his spot and find it there. It's well worked by Inter, you have to give them their credit, but why on earth? Lautaro Martinez is completely unmarked. Begs the question to Salzburg. We weren't on ultra-attacking, so I've got no idea. Kolo Muani out wide to the right-hand side. Serge Gnabry now. There's enough Salzburg players behind the ball, but we'll see if they are able to defend this as that ball goes back the way of Serge Gnabry. And now Nicolo Barella to Camavinga. Back the way of Barella. Kolo Muani and Barella combine brilliantly. Barella, Kolo Muani. It's 2-0 Inter. You're seeing the class from Inter Milan. And they are certainly the most strongest side we've faced in this Champions League group so far. Been a relatively quiet game in terms of chances, but that's because they've defended so well and are now beginning to open up Salzburg with what looks like ease. Intercepted the play there, but the best chance that Salzburg have had was that one after a few minutes when we got in down the right-hand side, overran it, gave it back to Inter, but then stole it straight back, had a shot from close range, which Pickford saved with ease. Should have done better with a chance, but ultimately, we've deserved nothing from this game. Same story as that we had against Austria Vienna. We were poor in that one also. Steal possession back here, whip the cross in, looking towards the box. Headed down, but it's one back by Inter. And that finishes what has been a disappointing night in the Champions League. Totally outclassed here in an Inter Milan side that found their 2 goals and took them well. Before we take on Rapid Vienna in our next game, let's have a look and see how Rexam are getting on in the Championship. Well, as I scroll down, you can see that, in fact, they are not in the relegation zone. They sit 20th, 6 points away from 22nd in the relegation zone, which is QPR. So, after 15 games, they're doing all right. Hopefully, they'll stay up in the Championship. First 2 games of today have not gone to plan. The 1-1 draw earlier on, followed by the 2-0 defeat to Inter Milan in the Champions League. So, let's get back to winning ways here against Rapid Vienna. Capaldo back towards Piatkowski. At the moment, Salzburg having to work hard to try and play their way out of defence. As we now switch the play to the left-hand side for Koza. Forward here to Bidstrup. Azmoun ahead of him. There's the run from Sardar Azmoun. Holds on to it, finds Bebu. Bebu, delightful, gets us through, surely to finish. And we will. Salzburg have the lead after 12 minutes. Wonderful work from Bebu. The knowledge and the vision just to play it to his right-hand side. Get me into a position where we can finish. And when we're here, it's really only one outcome. As I'm saying that, we have missed a couple recently, but we are the top scorer in the Bundesliga for a reason. This is where Salzburg now need to go ahead and score even more and make this a convincing victory. But as I'm saying that, it is a response from Rapid Vienna. And after 20 minutes, we've seen both teams on the score sheets. It is now 1 apiece. And as the ball works its way forward here, Seidel gets in. And Koz is the closest player, but he can't get close to him. It's a fantastic finish. Game back on here. Here is Zimmerman. Zimmerman, we've backed off him, allowed him that time. And we're fortunate the score is not 2-1 Rapid Vienna. We need to close the players down quicker. Corner ball Rapid Vienna, as they are the side who are finishing the half off a whole lot more strongly than we are. I got a glanced header at the ball, but it wasn't anything more. And then the second and third chances fall. It's 2-1 Rapid Vienna. Half-time whistle cannot come sooner for Salzburg because they need a mental reset. Because in the remainder of this first half, after taking the lead, it's been all Rapid Vienna. They are the side who've had all the ball. And whilst we haven't given them too many chances, they certainly have kept us in our own half. Pressed the wrong button as well when I was trying to clear the corner. I forgot to press B. I accidentally pressed A, which is why the header didn't have any power on it. But half-time whistle goes. Big second half coming up for Salzburg because as of right now, this is our 3rd game in a row where we've looked a little bit flat, which we haven't seen in the previous episodes. Overlapping down this right-hand side is Hume. There's that ball towards him. Hume now then into the area, finds Bebu. Bebu across to Azmoun! As easy as that, Salzburger level. With just our 2nd shot of the afternoon, and we've taken it 2-2 here. Half an hour to play, and it is anybody's game, this one. Score level at 2-2. You might say Rapid Vienna have been the better side. Well, in fact, you would say that. So for Salzburg, to score both of their shots was important. But now we need to create another one to try and go back in front. Important stop by our goalkeeper. But again, from Rapid Vienna's perspective, it is a big chance that they've wasted there and they could have had the lead. Asmoon, Bebu, out wide here to Van der Bremt. Van der Bremt goes backwards, given straight back to Rapid Vienna. We are not holding onto the ball too well at all, but that's better from us now to win it straight back. And now we need the runs in front of us. Bebu to Asmoon. Surely it's 3-2. 20 minutes from time. Salzburg. Clinicalness personified from Sardar Asmoon. And Rapid Vienna will be so frustrated because, as I'm saying that, they have been the better side here. Just 3 chances, and that's what champions do. They take their moments when they come their way. Bebu, easy enough to Asmoon, who gets his second of the game. And with 20 minutes to go, I'd like to think the points are done, but the way that this game's gone, I just don't know. There could still be more goals in this. Final minute, plus injury time to come, as Divock Origi wins that header, and it looks like Salzburg will get a big win in a performance that was not fantastic, but we know that champions have to get results when they've not played too well, and that's exactly what Salzburg have done here. And unfortunately for Rapid Vienna, they just didn't take their chances on the night. Zimmerman hit the crossbar. We saw our goalkeeper make a save. On another day, they could have won that, but today is not that day, my friends. The Ballon d'Or has just been announced, and Kylian Mbappe is the 2025 Ballon d'Or winner. And the Young Player of the Year has gone to Liverpool's Ben Doak. One day, we might be stood where Mbappe is, holding the Ballon d'Or. Taking on Klagenfurt now, as there is a couple of changes to our team. Sahi Dion in for Asmoon, who I think is being rested. Sangare into midfield, and Ibertsberger as well starts at left back. Bebu, now Capaldo towards Sangare. Forward here to Sahi Dion. He back heels towards Capaldo. We've made the run, so too has Bebu. Capaldo, Sahi Dion back the way of Capaldo, goes for goal and finds it. Salzburg, 5 minutes into the game, are in front, and it's the skipper who's got it. We've also been treated to a bit of snow here ahead of kickoff. I love playing in the snow. Piatkowski out wide to Hume. Hume inside to Capaldo. Capaldo to Bebu. Bebu to myself. Space opened up here on the edge of the area. We go for it as well. It was powerful. The ball was moving, but it was too close to the goalkeeper. Corner ball Salzburg. Half an hour on the clock here. Let's see if we can add a second goal. As that ball is cleared, Sangare gets it back my way, though. There is still options in the box, and one of those is Capaldo! Menzel's made a meal of it, and he should not have been beaten at his near post, but he is. Capaldo with a brace. And we will have another look at this through the replay, but, as I say, Menzel should not be beaten. The technique is good from Capaldo to get it on target. Really nice technique, but Menzel should not be beaten at his near post like that. Salzburg double their lead. There's a sliding tackle for us, and it's one back possession in a great area for Salzburg. So that will get added to our sliding tackle objective here as we are trying to find our way into the area, which we have now done. There's 3. It's all too easy for Salzburg at the moment, and Klagenfurt are on the end of a big first half scoreline. This one, outstanding finish. Open up the space, and then just fire it into the top corner. Menzel, no chance. And after the struggles we've seen in the first 3 matches, well, this one feels good to say that we have played very well in this first half, as I've just conceded a free kick, which I don't think was a free kick, but anyway, it's been given. Klagenfurt with an opportunity to send it into our area. Piatkowski underneath the first header, we're underneath the second to Sahi Dion. Now finds Bebu. A minute of added time of this first half. Salzburg will lead at half-time, and convincingly so as well, as Ibertsberger's down this left-hand side. Can we get chance for one more goal at the end of this half? Ibertsberger finds me. Cross goes in. It's there for Capaldo. And Menzel, this time around, denies him what would have been a hat-trick for our captain. Last action of the first half, as it's the corner sent in towards the middle. Sahi Dion might get there. He doesn't, unfortunately, but that is half-time. Salzburg 3-0 up at the break and looking to increase the lead further in the second half. Sangare over on the left. Great run. Now finds Boucher. Boucher finds me. Capaldo's there. He's on a hat-trick, remember. I kind of would like him to get it as well. Bebu, Capaldo! He tried to. Menzel denies him. And he's getting closer and closer to this hat-trick. Will he get it before the end of the game, though? At this point, can we just put Capaldo up front, please? As Bebu's in! Menzel's having a busy afternoon. A very, very busy afternoon. Because there's another save from him, who's somewhat redeemed himself for the earlier goal that he allowed in from Capaldo at his near post, because now he's made 3 very good saves. Bebu, that is a delightful touch after finding him, and surely he will make it count. It is a 4th for Salzburg. Menzel this time is beaten, but the brilliance of Bebu was wonderful to watch. The ball forward from me, and that little touch that he takes in between the 2 defenders there to open up the space for himself. You're not going to catch him, and then he just finishes with precision. Sangare's had a fantastic game in midfield for us today. Just breaks up the attack of Klagenfurt with ease. And now, Sahi Dion, Bebu, 5-0! And just like that from Sangare's brilliant winner in the midfield of Salzburg, Bebu's found by Sahi Dion, and it's a 5th. And that is actually the end of Sangare's game as he goes off to a standing ovation for the Salzburg fans who've made the journey to take on Klagenfurt today. And they'll be happy with what they've seen. 15 minutes from time. It has been one-way traffic throughout this. We do want the clean sheet, though, and a block from Fiore, and Crumry will latch on to the loose ball to make sure there is to be no goal yet for Klagenfurt. Still 10 minutes to go as well. It could well get worse for them, the scoreline. The ball inside. Here is Boucher. Boucher finds the pass to Sahi Dion. Now Bidstrup to Bebu. Bebu towards Hume. Hume, Capaldo. Bebu! Oh, it was just behind Bidstrup. And to be honest, both Bebu and Capaldo on a hat-trick. They should just try and get it, both of them, as we can play that wide here towards the right-hand side for Hume. Hume now then, what can he do from this position? Tries to go back inside. Pass given away. Final 5 minutes. Unfortunately, there will be no hat-trick for Bebu or Capaldo, but it is a fantastic way to end the episode. A 5-0 scoreline. Klagenfurt could do little about how Salzburg played there today. We were ruthless in front of goal. And it's a confidence builder ahead of that repeat fixture against Inter Milan, where we want some revenge, you could say. And to kickstart the next episode, we travel to the San Siro. That is going to be one fun away trip where hopefully we'll have a better showing than what we saw when we welcomed Inter to our place. To show you the table, by the way, in the Champions League, Bayern at the moment have not picked up a single point. They lost to Club Brugge in their game. They have a chance to play them again now, of course, whilst we play Inter. But ultimately, they have to win that because otherwise they are going to be in a really precarious position to qualify out of the group. So for us, let's see what we can do against Inter in the next episode. To show you the table of the Austrian Bundesliga, though, it's going very well. And we look on track to pick up our first trophy as a player. 11 points clear after 14 games. And at the 22 game stage, the table does split, of course, into 2. So we are setting ourselves up for our first trophy, which I'm really happy about. Now, the Cup, which has now been done, the quarterfinals, I'm not really sure how this one works. I don't know if there's double legs or anything like that. So any of you lovely people who do know, let me know in the comments. Much appreciated. But yeah, we're taking on SC Altach for this in the quarterfinals. But that, my friends, is where we will leave today's episode. A quick look at our overall stats so far in the series. After 128 games, we have got 59 goals and 68 assists. Winning 79, drawing 25, losing 24. So, very good record so far as a pro. And we'll try and keep that going. Keep the momentum going here with Salzburg. And see what we can do in the Champions League. If we get out of this group, then let's just see how far we can go in the knockout rounds. But until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I shall catch you all back here for another episode very, very soon. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below and help me get one step closer to the magic number of 100,000 subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you who support what I do, and thank you all so much. Until next time, adios.